Hello gamers and welcome to my StarCraft 2 placement matches. Why would I do a video about them? Well, I thought it would be fun. And I just streamed a couple of games right now on the live stream, of course. And I had like one of my viewers who said on the chat, this game reminds him of Command F Conquers. And I just remembered that someone else told me the same thing a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, hey, there are people who actually don't know about StarCraft and about StarCraft 2. Or if they know, they don't know enough. And I also kind of need to make my voice again and prepare myself for finally streaming StarCraft 2. I will start streaming hopefully this week. Finally, if I will have the courage to finally do it. I'm still very scared. And even with these games, there are 5 placement matches to play. And I was like super scared to play them, and last night I said, okay, let's just do it, let's just play them, and I did, and it was pretty enjoyable. And I've also played a couple of unranked game because yep, in Heart of the Swarm you can play unranked on a ladder. Well, it's not actually on a ladder, but you can play unranked with any race. And I kind of I was playing Terran and I was a bit not sure what to do, while with Zerg I still know some stuff on what to do exactly. And I so hate the music. Like, what is this music? This is like Star Wars music. I need a music in a strategy game to be enjoyable, to not distract me. That music just distracted me and I lost my thoughts. Anyway, I'm showing the games in my perspective because I want to show you exactly what I saw and why I took the decisions I took. And I'm not saying that my decisions are the best decisions, but it's a bit different when you play. Like, I casted StarCraft 2 at least 1000 games, and I know some theory, what to do, what to not to do. But it doesn't matter if you don't play. And even if you play, you will still do a lot of mistakes, you will move slowly, and you are not going to perform pretty well. Now, what are those placement matches? There are 5 of them, and there are 7 leagues in StarCraft 2. Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Masters League, and Grandmasters League, when you can actually see the best 200 players in that region, Europe, North America, and so on. So, depending on how you perform in these 5 placement matches, you are going to be placed in a league with other people of the same skill. And this is actually pretty awesome because, hey, you are not going to be frustrated when you lose because you are going to play with a player of your same skill. Of course, you will be frustrated when you lose, but you're not going to be frustrated that, oh man, I was placed again versus a super good player, and that player is going to be frustrated because he played versus a weak player. You see what I'm saying? So you can enjoy this game, and I really do recommend you to get this game. And if you're interested, I will do more videos, depends. And right now, let me actually show you. This is a new map. It's the first time I was playing on this map, and there is a ramp over here. This is where you start, and as you can see, inside the same base you can easily take your expansion, and it will be pretty protected because all you have to do is protect this ramp. So as you can see, I'm going again with a Zerling to scout again to see exactly what he's doing, and I'm scouting, and bam, I see a lair, a 1 base lair. And I quickly figured out that he's a weak player because people don't go 1 base lair. Noob people go 1 base lair, and I will tell you exactly why. 1 base lair means he's going to rush mutas. And I also spotted a bailing nest. So there are 2 choices he can do right now. He can flood me with Zerlings and get some bailing nests, and I don't have 0 defense. I could just lose right now. This is the whole army that I have right now. So I just placed a Spinecrawler down to be safe. And I'm also getting my own bailing nest because, again guys, I'm going to play defensive. I know he's going to go mutas. I'm not 100% sure, but what else will he get? And I just placed down an evolution chamber. The evolution chamber will allow me to build a Spore Crawler, which is a building that will shoot air. And it's also a detector. That means he can see invisible units. So this is a pretty standard building right now. And I know for a fact that he still doesn't have his expansion, and that means I'm hugely ahead because I have my expansion. I can just build drones and I will have a larger income than he has. So all I have to do right now is defend. This is why I'm having that spine crawler. This is why I'm having that baning nest. I didn't morph in. It might have been a good idea to just morph in about 3 banings nest just in case he decides to come, because if he would have just got about 20 zerlings, I would have lost. But again, in my defense, I haven't played in ages. This is my first official StarCraft 2 match. So as you can see, I'm getting another guest. I'm getting a spore crawler here, a spore crawler here. I will get 1 or 2 spore crawlers here. Probably only 1 would have been enough. And I will also get about 2 queens on each base just to defend, because he will get about 7 or 8 mutas, and they are very valuable. And you don't want to lose mutas on a spore crawler. So as you can see, this is what all I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for him to come with the mutas. And again, as a mistake, I should have about 4 or 5 banelings just to defend in case he attacks. And I'm also building an how the hell is it called? Let me see. Come on. I'm having a lapsus. An overseer. I'm also building an overseer. That's like an... You mutate this from an overlord, and you usually mutate it because it's moving much faster. And as you can see, I'm freely scouting him. And bam, I saw the mutas. I'm going back right now because I know for a fact he went mutas, so I'm super safe right now. I'm super confident, and I'm going to get a shitload of drones right now, I think. Yep, as you can see, 7 drones, and I'm getting +1 melee. The water is good. You should drink water. And my mouth already hurts. This is not good. I should actually try to find some training for my voice. Because after you cast for 6 hours, your voice is going to destroy you. It's actually going... Your neck and your voice is actually going to hurt. So anyway, I have that small zerling which I'm scouting. I see that he's hugely behind. I know for a fact that I'm hugely ahead, and I'm going to speed up the game a bit because I don't want to bore you with this kind of games. Like, I know here, and bam, he came with the mutas. He's going... He already lost 1, and 1 is on red. And he can't engage. The mutas are basically useless right now, in a way. So I'm getting a Hydralis then, because Hydras shoot air. And that's a good thing. And as you can see, I'm having much more drones than he has. So I'm having a huge income right now, even on gas E and also on minerals. Yeah, I'm losing an overload, and I finally see that he's coming. So I'm morphing some banes right now, and in this moment I was like, holy shit, he's coming right now and I don't have the banings. But then I see that yeah, the mutas are hanging out right here. The purpose for this zerling is that to take him and just send it into a baning to intentionally detonate him. So I'm just going to speed the game. I lost a couple of overloads, it's no big deal. I still have the economy, I still have the larva, I still have the macro hatchery. Macro hatchery is another hatchery that you are going to keep in base, and basically it's going to allow you to build more units because you are going to have more larva. So since I already have I have huge minerals right now. And the Hydralis are coming out. I'm also destroying those debris in order to expand again. And I'm having Zerlings, I'm having Banings, and I'm having Hydralis, and I'm just going to move out because there is no point on keeping this game going. Like, really, there is no point on keeping this game going because I know for a fact that I'm hugely ahead. And if I'm just going to wait, I'm just going to probably lose because it happens. You will see in the next game. You will see. You will be in for a surprise. So as you can see right now, I'm yeah, I knew for a fact that he's going to stop my expansion, but I didn't care actually about that expansion because I was going into full attack mode. Like, I still have to be super careful with my Zerlings because the Zerlings can easily die into banning. So this is why I actually sent the Roaches ahead, and I was like, holy shit, where is his army? Like, really, where is his army? Then I spotted his army over here. And basically, in a way, it was okay for him because he was cutting my reinforcement, but it was not going to matter anymore because look on how many Zerlings and look how many Hydralisks I'm having. And even if I'm going to lose this army, I still took down his base, and I'm still sitting comfortable and producing units right now. As you can see, I'm having a couple of roaches on the defensive right now. And he's coming with the Zerlings. I'm gaining experience for killing his Zerlings, and in a way, that's about it. I still have my whole army. I'm destroying the spawning pool. I'm destroying the spire. I'm speeding through, and there's the GG, and he left. So this was the first game. So let's look into the second game. So welcome gamers to the second game, and this time the game is versus a Terran named Vermilion, and I was super annoyed about this game, and you will see exactly why, but it's no problem. The purpose of these videos is to learn together. I've learned from this game, and I'm sure you will learn. One of the reasons, again, I haven't played in a long time, but I've also never played on this map. So let's have a look at... actually, it's the same map as before. So this was the second time, but I didn't have time to analyze the map. And I finally analyzed the game the hard way. So again, you have this ramp. You have an inside base that's kind of easily to defend. And I'm scouting with a drone because I really want to see exactly what the Terran is going to do. And I'm going with the drone, I'm going to do with the drone, I'm going to the drone, and I haven't found him. And this is why I placed my spawning pool fast. If I found him early and I see that he's safe, he's not doing any proxy barracks or something, sometimes I can go for a fast expansion before the spawning pool. But I decided, okay, let's just play it safe. I'm scouting him, he took gas, it's pretty standard what he did. And he is lucky enough to scout me on the first try. And something that I haven't noticed at this time is look how short this distance is. Pam, this is the middle. Pam, he's right here. So in a second he will be at your doorsteps, and you will see exactly what I mean. I'm taking 2 Zerlings out, actually 4 in total. Usually this is the most Zerlings you need early on, especially when you are playing an economy game right now, which is my purpose right now. I'm going to play economic. I'm not going to attack him, I'm not going to do a banning bust, I'm not going to try to destroy anything. And you usually get 2 Zerlings or 4 Zerlings, and you are going to scout him. You are going to keep the Zerlings over here, and you are going to poke up to the ramp to see exactly what he's doing. I just got my 3rd queen, because I want to spread the creep. I know he's really close to me, but again, I know he's really close to me, but I haven't realized it. You will see exactly what I mean in a second. And I'm mining gas. When I will have actually I have 100 gas, and I'm researching Zerling speed, so they will move faster. I forgot to set up the rally point, so those drones will mine. I just did that right now, and I'm getting about 6 more drones. And I just, as you can see, this is my view. I just came in with an overlord. This is kind of standard. Around minute 6, you are going to take your overlord that should be close to your opponent's base. You are going to put him in to see exactly what he does. If not, you are going to be in trouble because you are not going to know what to prepare for. Banshee, Helion drop, and it's kind of popular in Heart of the Swarm to do mine drop. And I spotted a mine, and I spotted starport. And I knew, okay, he's going to drop me. Shit, I need to prepare. Evolution chamber quickly went down. A bailing nest for defensive purposes quickly went down. And I'm waiting for stuff. The Zerlings finally arrived here. I'm going to probably poke around soon. And I'm also spreading the creep. As you can see, really, really important. And I'm waiting for him to come with that drop. And he wasn't even careful. Like I could see the drop with my... you know, sometimes they try to hide the drop so we'll know. But I got scouted and he wasn't even like, look. What the hell is this? And from that second I knew, like, man, this is a really bad player. I'm not going to call him stupid, because stupid are people who are stupid. He might just be bad at it. He actually is bad at this game. It doesn't matter. I'm not judging him. We are all noobs. Even I'm noob, and you will see exactly why in a second. Which is a classic. I really needed this hot shower. No, not hot shower, cold shower. And right now I'm getting more drones. I'm getting a macro hatchery, which is kind of standard. When you almost saturated your 2 bases, you are going to have enough minerals to actually put another hatchery down in order to produce more larvae. Because you need larvae. I'm injecting in time. I'm having my creeps and I'm spreading the creep. I poked around. And I have no idea what he's doing. All I know that he got his overlord down. Not overlord, command center down, and he's having a base. So in theory I should expand again, and I'm doing it a bit late. Again, I'm still super rusty. I'm not being 100% efficient. So I'm mining gas, and I didn't know again. And I need to stop saying this word again. Heart of the Swarm is new for me, and I haven't seen enough games, so I'm not sure exactly what to do and how to react. So I put down another evolution chamber in order to go with my upgrades, which is okay. But I also got down a hierarchy then and an infestation pit with my idea of doing a bust, not a bust, a contain. You put a couple of swarm hosts here, and he won't be able to come out, and you're going to defend it, and he won't be able to take his base. And I've seen this on MLG right now. But again, the hierarchy then had no purpose. Not sure exactly why I put it down. And I also, another mistake was that I haven't scouted ever since. Like, I don't know, for the past 3 minutes, I have no idea what he's doing. Or 4 minutes. I scouted the drop, which was okay. I stopped the drop, which was okay. I'm taking the 3rd base, which is okay, a bit late. And only now I'm deciding, like, okay, let's scout him. And what do I see? He's having his 3rd base. I'm scouting. He's having a missile turret already, and bam, I see 3 tanks. And I see a shitload of marines. And I spotted that he has no upgrades and no combat shields. So I said, oh my god, this guy is such a noob. Look how noob he is. He doesn't have combat shields. And I was like, okay, I'm going to destroy this guy. I'm spreading the creep. I will be able to surround him. And I'm having the swarm hots, only 3. I didn't have gas. I was like, holy shit, I don't have gas. And I wanted to, because I also got upgrades, that's why. And I also wanted to get a couple of fighters, which also cost gas. And I wanted to do a bit of everything. And I see him coming down. And I'm like, holy shit, he's coming down. Hopefully he's going to only try to defend this base, and he's not going to attack. And panic mode quickly instated, like, holy shit, look at how close this distance is. I haven't even borrowed my swarm host. Like, this is the whole army I have right now. And like, holy shit, he's coming right here. I have no banelings, I have nothing. I have nothing, guys. Really, I have nothing. I've quickly lost the warm host. And let's just speed a bit. I'm still waiting for some zerlings to pop out. I'm getting hydrolist, I'm not sure why. And I'm losing a couple of zerlings. And I'm losing the queen. I have nothing. Like, okay. Pause a bit. I killed a lot of marines, which is super good. But he still has like 5 tanks. And one thing that the Terran can do is quickly swarm you. He's like already at my doorsteps. And I shouldn't have let him come to my doorstep. I should have engaged over here, trade some army. I will lose my army. He will still have some. But by the time he quickly gets at my base, I will have a new round of army. And this attack is really late. They usually come like this in about minute 10. So yeah, guys, you can imagine exactly what is going to happen right now. I can only produce zerlings. I think I placed down a spire, a super late spire, and I don't have gas anyway. The purpose of the spire is to snipe, to try to snipe the tanks. He has a tank on the high ground, and as you can see, he's just coming with more mines. I can only produce zerlings. I have a lot of zerlings. I'm destroying the tanks. and destroying more tanks. And he will be like, hey Pet, you did a good job. There are only a couple of marines left. You only lost a macro hatchery. But again, no more larvae. I have a shitload of minerals, but no more larvae. The macro hatchery is gone. And look what he's doing. He's reinforcing again and again and again and again. And I keep it, with, especially with the manic bags. And with the steam. And of course, bam. And Pet has left the game without a GG. Man, I felt stupid about this game. So welcome gamers to the third game of the placement. I was like, holy shit. Oh man. Again, I'm not caring. I don't care exactly on what league I'm going to be placed. I've accepted that I haven't played in a long time, and I have accepted that even that I do have some game knowledge, because I haven't played, I will play badly, no matter what, no matter how much knowledge I have. So I said, okay, let's just play them. But it was so frustrating on actually losing that game, because I knew for a fact he was a much worse player than me. Of course, I'm saying that right now, but I lost to a worse player than me. Then what does that make me? Like, I'm calling him a noob, but what does that make me? Huh? An even bigger noob, right? It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. At least I've learned something from it, and I will not do that mistake again, and I will improve when I'm playing again and again and again. Again, I'm keeping my drone alive, and I'm going to steal his gas. He won't be able to take his gas. Normally you cancel it when it's close to complete, and you put it again, and you try to keep this alive and alive. And this guy is doing something bad. I'm not even going... I'm going to show everything. He's doing something like, what's the point on keeping this SCV do this to attack? You can't kill the extractor anyway. You need much more higher DPS. Just take the SCV and put it to mine. So I already knew that this is a bad player, right? So I was like, okay, I don't want to lose time with him. I will try to take him down, and I want to do a baneling bust. But it wasn't optimal to do a baneling bust. Why? Because when you do a baneling bust, you take the extractor before the spawning pool, so you'll have that early Zerg speed, you know, Zerling speed, which I didn't even started. Normally it should almost be completed. I haven't even started. So this wasn't an optimal baneling bust. I had a lot of minerals also, so I decided to put down the hatchery. And this is something that maybe I shouldn't have done. I should have just played normally and just take him out in minute 15. And you will see exactly why. Again, another sign that I knew he's a bad player. He used a scan to scout this army. It shouldn't even matter. Why? Because you need that early on scan to put the mule down and get more income. And he's still keeping that SCV to kill that extractor. He's putting down a tech lab. And again, because of that late gas, I can't do the baning boss because I need two more banings. And look, he's having a shitload of marines, and because he has that many marines, my baning bust was crappy. I was like, holy shit, this is becoming annoying already. And I'm trying to do a baning bust again with even more banings, because I wanted the baning for the supply depot and a couple of banings for the marines. And then I was like, holy shit, he has a tank. Holy shit, he has a tank, but I need to go. I still need to try. Okay, I killed the tank, but then he still has a couple of marines. So like, oh my god, I'm so annoying. Like, I tried to do a baneling bust when I knew that it wouldn't be optimized to do a baneling bust. And I spotted this widow mine. I think I spotted it. And this was super retarded for me. Like, I knew he has a tank, but I was so annoyed that I said like, okay, I'm going to try it again. So then I saw, okay, this is not working. I should have stopped doing this a long time ago. And I quickly started to make drones heavily. I knew he doesn't have a base, so I was kind of expecting a drop. And I was like, holy shit, he's coming. I am already prepared with a Spore Crawler here and the Spore Crawler in my base because I was expecting drop of the mines. Mine drops. +1 is going to finish soon. I'm having a hatchery. And I'm getting the banelings. I don't have creep because I was so busy on getting those banelings out that I don't have creep. And he's coming, and I didn't know that he's coming from this side. I was like, as you can see, I was like over here. Like, holy shit, he's coming. And this is something that I'm enjoying about the Zerg. He can pop that army like in 30 seconds because of the larva. If you are not supply blocked. I knew for a fact he didn't expand it. I was sure that this is a pretty huge attack. I spotted some mines. And I knew that he has a tank there. And I was like, where is he? Where is he? And then I spot him. I was like, holy shit, he's here. I tried to surround with the Zerlings and the Banelings coming to connect on the mines. And this was another sign that he was bad. Like, okay, the Roach Warren is down. More Zerlings are coming out. And I'm just going to speed through it. I'm taking my third base. I knew he didn't took his third base. I'm getting my expansions. And I'm not sure exactly why. I should have just tried to use some of these new units. Like the Swarm Host. Because like the Swarm Host would have been pretty fun to try right now. I'm popping some Marines, some changelings, you know, that turn into Marines. In order to scout his base, and I see that this is the whole thing here. I see that this is his army, and I'm since I have a pretty awesome economy, I thought, okay, let's just get Broodlords and Ultralisk and then Broodlords or something like that, and just go with it. But this is what I'm doing right now. Like a game that I didn't want to waste time with him. I'm wasting time with him. So I could have just finished this game in minute 15 if I would have just played an economy game normally with no stupid shitty Baneling bust, but then again I haven't played in a long time. So these are my Corruptors. And again, another thing that I know he's a noob, he's using how the hell do you call them? Sensor tower, yes. They are not actually used that much, only by bad players. It doesn't matter, it's a okay building, but you don't see it in pro games too much. So I'm finally moving with them. I knew that he has a shitload of mines, as you can see. This is why I had like 4 overseers. And this is his army, this is my attack, these are my Ultralisks. Yeah, I've lost the army, but I still have a couple of Broodlords. Actually, it doesn't matter that I've lost my army. I traded my army. I knew that he only has 1 base. I knew that I have... I need to move those drones. But I knew that I have this base. I knew that I'm injecting larva and bam, a shitload of Zerlings. Maybe not that optimal to get Zerlings that early on, but there are 3, 2, and I'm also having adrenaline glands. Yeah, so they are pretty awesome. And I see that he's coming. Army is pretty small, and I'm having a lot of Ultralisks. And this was about it. GG. And yeah, what can I say about this game? Another game where I was stupid. So hello gamers, to my 4th placement match. After the last game I was still a bit like, oh man, I was so stupid. Why am I so stupid? This is the downside when you play StarCraft 2, especially on 1 versus 1. If you play 3 versus 3, you can blame it on your teammates. But on 1 versus 1, you are the one to blame. So, again, a new map I haven't played on this map. And I'm going to show you more perspective. I'm scouting him pretty early on, and I spotted his spawning pool. I'm going to spot if he has gas. I saw that he doesn't have any gas, so I know, okay, he's playing an economy, but I'm still going to play it safe, and I'm going to mine those speedlings, and maybe I'm going to try to play it aggressive. I'm taking my expansion. I was like, hey, I'm having my expansion because I know he's playing a macro game, and I haven't spotted that he also has his expansion much earlier than me. So I'm doing right now, I'm spending my overlords to see. I spotted he's coming a bit. I think I'm getting 2 more Zerlings just to be safe. I don't know, I'm still a bit scared, and this is why I'm playing. Actually, I wanted to be a bit aggressive. because I knew I have speed, and I knew he doesn't have speed, and this is why I said, okay, I'm going to play a bit aggressive while I'm getting my drones up or something like that. As you can see, I'm trying to do some damage to his hatchery. He's coming right here. I'm going to withdraw right now because he also has the advantage of the queens. And what am I doing? I'm getting drones. Okay, I'm getting drones. And I'm getting a baneling nest. This is also the defensive purpose baneling nest. And it seems that he's doing the baneling nest at the same time. I didn't know that. I'm getting those Zerlings. And I'm still keeping those Zerlings around, so he will be alert, always being alert. This is what I try to do. He's attacking the overlord with the queen. I waited for the queen to go down a bit so I can surround it with my Zerlings and kill her. But he was smart. He was smart. And this actually made me a bit scared. Like, okay, this is not a stupid player. Like the first 3 games, I knew there are... I shouldn't call them stupid players. I knew that they are not that good players because stupidity has nothing to do with it. Well, yeah, sometimes it does, but... Okay, so I'm killing his overlord with my queen, and I'm getting some banings. I said, okay, let's be aggressive. I have no idea how they call me. This is the first time I'm also watching my this replay, and I said, okay, and I was like, holy shit, this guy knows how to defend. He has the queens down, he has a couple of banings, he's having 2 spore claws, and I was really thinking, like, should I still go? Like, I didn't know what to do, and I'm going with the banelings. He lost a couple of Zerlings, and I'm going with the banelings again. You need to be very careful not to lose your banelings into his banelings. This is what he's going to try to do. And I'm going inside the base. I see that there are still banelings, 3 banelings right now. I'm going to try to send like 1 Zerling into his banelings, but my control is not really that good. So I'm moving with the banelings around. This is what I try to do right now successfully. I'm going to try to do it again, but careful, careful. And I'm finally running, and I think I kind of forgot to macro right now. Yeah, I really forgot to macro. I have a lot of minerals right now. I'm still playing a bit. I'm running with my Zerlings right now, and in this second I really considered leaving the game. I was like, okay, he knows how to play. I have no chance versus him. So I'm getting my lair right now because I think he has his lair. Yeah, like, okay, I'm a bit late with the lair. I'm still trying to scout. I see that he's having nothing over there, but I spotted his lair. I tried to do this, but it's kind of a long shot for this to actually work because he knew that there are 2 Zerlings there. Getting my micro hatchery a bit too late. Again, I'm not like super efficient. I'm getting my gas, and this is how ZVZ is being played. And super late, I'm getting 14 drones, like super late. And I know for a fact that ZVZ right now is playing Muta versus Muta, right? And if you watch the production, you see that his spire is much sooner. I didn't know that he has a spire. Again, this is all that I saw, except that on top. And I spotted that he's coming. This was so stupid of me. Like, I spotted that he's coming, and I went into a bit of a panic mode, yeah. And I went to the base, and bam, spire, and then I figured out that shit, this is my main base and not my natural. I need to move this here. Like, holy shit, I delayed them so much. I've lost a couple of money. I'm a bit lucky with this hatchery because it's making things a bit harder, so he won't be able to just float in. And I'm getting Zerlings, I believe. A bit too late. And I'm going to shit and realize, okay, shit, he's coming. The Zerlings are over here. The queens are doing a good job. I'm going to try to make the banelings explode into the queens right now, and he's going to try to blow. He successfully did it, but 3 of my banelings still survive. I tried to fight a bit with the drones, but I'm going to move back, and he won't be able to do any damage right now, and my drones still survive. And I'm thinking right now, holy shit, I haven't lost too much. I'm still in the game. And if you see, yeah, I'm only 2 drones behind. Again, I didn't know that. And I saw that he's falling back, and I knew that right now I was like, okay, his control is not really that great. He's not really how good I really thought he was. And then I thought, okay, I still have a chance. So I'm getting some, I think I'm getting some mutas. I should get some mutas. Again, I'm not being efficient. I should have done this a long time ago, but I don't have gas actually. Actually, my mutas just came out. Yep, my mutas just came out. My +1 is also on the way. and I'm going into his base. Because there is no point on keeping your mutas inside. And I saw, okay, he has mutas, but I'm having an advantage because I killed a shitload of mutas for him. And I'm still killing more mutas. And I knew for a fact that, okay, I almost got this game. I also lost muta, but look how much mutas he's losing. And I still have an advantage right now of 5 mutas, and I'm still producing more mutas. I'm still scouting, I'm even picking up a queen. And I'm rallying out all the mutas to my main mutas, and again I'm having +1. I'm not sure if he's getting +1. Nope, he's not getting +1. I'm getting my +1, so I'm having a huge advantage. I'm also getting my Zerlings over here, and I'm going to harass him. And I spot some drones that are moving, and I knew that he's having another base. I'm trying to get down the spore crawler. I'm doing that successfully. I killed a lot of drones right now. I'm killing a queen. That's pretty awesome because he's not going to have what to inject, and he's not going to have lava. And I'm picking up the banelings because I want to do a run by with those Zerlings, and you can't do that. And as you can see, I'm picking out the banelings, and I'm moving with the Zerlings inside, doing a shitload of damage. And then I said with the mutas, okay, let's move, kill more drones. I wasn't really that careful, and I lost one muta into that spore crawler. But look how much damage I did, and he's still under attack. And then I remembered, like, hey, he has a base over here, and he's already like, holy shit, he's really preparing for this. So I was thinking that those are all spore crawlers, but they are not. Some of those are spine crawlers. But I still did a lot of damage, and this was about it. So so this is a lesson. Don't presume he's much better than you. Don't presume he's much weaker than you. Just play your game and try to do it good. And this is why I can't switch to Zerg cause of fucking ZVZ every fucking time. Such a shitty matchup. Not. TVT is much more shitty matchup, I think. Yeah, this is why I actually switched to Zerg from Terran, because of TVT. And I'm thinking that he's a Terran. I'm not sure. I wanted to ask him, but he actually logged out. Hello gamers, and welcome to my game versus the Protoss named Befa. And he said good luck. And I don't remember this game. Huh. I'm not remembering this. Okay, let's speed through. This is a Protoss, and this is the first time I'm playing versus Protoss in Heart of the Swarm. So I'm not sure exactly. I know that there are. I played one time in the beta, and they can be very harassful early on. So I need to be very careful, and I will see exactly what I'm going to do. I took my expansion before the spawning pool because I was confident I will be able to defend it. I'm killing his scouting probe, and those 4 Zerlings are going out. And you can see already on how much confident I feel. And I was like, holy shit, he didn't wall, he doesn't have a Zerling, and I'm attacking his pylon, and the pylon went down. And I was again like, holy shit, this player is not really that good. But I wasn't like, okay, I need to. And in a second thought, I did got a lot of Zerlings because I'm trying to do under pressure, which is not actually that bad. I'm trying to go in again. He got the sentry out this time, but I managed to go in, snipe a stalker, maybe snipe another stalker. And don't forget, you need to do shit in base. I'm getting more Zerlings, and this is good. This is good pressure. I'm not allowing him to be. It's okay to put pressure, but just make sure you're not going to lose your army. And again, I waited way too much for the Zerling. I think I waited for the speed. I was lucky enough to get in with a couple of Zerlings, but he was smart enough to get Zealots. As you can see, I'm trying to put some pressure, and then the Zealots came out, and I say, okay, I'm moving back, and I'm keeping the Zerlings in order to defend. So I'm not sure if he got an expansion. I should have scouted much early on with this Overlord. As you can see, where the moment I spotted, the Overlord was going up, and the moment I spotted that he's over here, I just told my Overlord to go over here because I was going to use him later. I'm keeping a Zerling over here to know that he's coming, and when he's coming, and I'm keeping a Queen over here in order to get creep tumors out. I need to spread the creep. getting lair a bit too late maybe. I'm not sure exactly on the timing, but you usually get the lair about minute 8, 7, 8. Depends. And I'm also getting drones. Yeah, I'm droning heavily right now. I know that at least I think he's not going to put pressure on me. I'm keeping some Zerlings over here in case he's going to do some drops. I'm not sure exactly why. Probably that's why. Micro hatchery again. I'm getting a Spore Crawler and a Spire. Yeah, this is why I'm getting a Spore Crawler, because I scouted with this Overlord. I scouted he has 2 starports. And again, he wasn't actually that careful. He was like, I don't know, he just sent it over there. And as you can see, I'm super prepared for it. The reason why I'm super prepared for it is that if he's getting about 5, 6 Void Rays, or even less, or Oracles, the unit you just saw killed, they can easily kill a Spore Crawler. So I just said, okay, let's just be safe. I'm also taking my 3rd base over here, and I'm doing a super job on spreading the creep. Like, he's playing super defense. He didn't even put a pressure at all. More creep, and I'm moving with the Mutas. I said, okay, let's try to harass him with Mutas. It's okay to have a Spire because I knew that he has, you know, the starport, and I knew that I need to get Corruptors anyway. And I'm also, again, I'm not sure exactly what to get, and I spotted the Tempest, and I said, okay, shit, I can't stay here. And with the Tempest, I went a bit in a panic mood because I know how to deal with that unit. I have never played versus that unit, but I already had a head release then. I'm getting the upgrades for the Hydras. I'm mining gas, and I'm sitting pretty comfortable at about 67 Harvesters. And again, I still haven't scouted him at all on this side. I'm thinking that he has an expansion, yep, but I should have done it much sooner. And I finally see that he's moving out on my creep. Like, look, I have creep until his to his base. I'm falling back a bit, and I think I'm getting upgrades, an infestation pit because I wanted to go for a hive. And I'm getting 48 Zerlings and 7 Hydras. So the Zerlings are super good because he didn't have that many sentries, stalkers, and I can just surround and then kill him. And again, I'm having upgrades on my Zerlings. And the upgrades are... oh, only 1 armor. Jesus Christ, I really went behind it there. I just destroyed the rocks to expand again, and I'm finally getting harassing with him with the Mutas. Did a decent harass and I'm falling back. Also destroying those debris, still spreading the creep. Spreading the creep is a good way to keep you alert, like, yeah, doing something. Destroy another pylon. And again, I'm not sure. I don't know what he's doing, what he's building. I know he's in 2 bases and I'm in 3 bases, soon to be 4. I'm having the Zerlings again. No upgrades, man. I have upgrades for yeah, I have upgrades for the Hydralisk. I'm just keeping my army here in order for him to come, even that I should have kept harassing with the Mutas. Don't go with the Mutas in your base. And I spotted this. And I was like, oh my man, what have you done? This is... Pause. This is something you need to keep in mind. If you have army on the creep, the Zerg sees you, because the creep is giving you vision. So no matter what, I was a bit lucky that my Mutas were here in order to keep the probes in time. But he was sending the probes to a hidden base. At least I think, right? I don't see anything over here. But if you look, bam, he has a base over here that I didn't know. And that base might have lived, and he could have mined a lot from it if I couldn't have seen that probes. Again, don't put shit on the creep, because the Zerg will see you. So I think he just went mad, and he was like, okay, I finally need to move. And I managed to kill a lot of the Tempest. I'm going to even surround the Stalkers, and this was about it. Pretty straightforward. And I'm finally moving in. And he didn't actually quit the game. I don't know. He thought that he still has a chance. I sent a couple of Zerlings over here and a couple of Hydralisks over here. He's losing his expansion, and there's a GG, and Befa is Beffa lost and I won. So guys, I hope you did enjoy my placement matches, and I hope you did learn something from it. I'm going to do some more StarCraft 2 content, not sure exactly what, because I know for a fact that I'm going to cast StarCraft 2 live with music, with tequila shots, and just going to have a good general time. I'm going to post the dates when I'm going to cast online. Usually it might be Sunday at 2 p.m. Central European Time and Wednesday at about 6 Central European Time, I think. Normally, not sure exactly what and on one days. Just check the website to see exactly when I am going to cast. And anyway, I've said, okay, let's just show you my placement matches. I know that I'm not a good player, but I hope you learned something, and I hope you want to play StarCraft 2. And if you want to see more content and more what you see, what you want to see exactly with StarCraft 2, just write in the comments below, and or write on the forum. I'm going to activate the forum soon. I'm still working on it. So anyway, I think this is the first time you see me with I have that spot. This is the first time you see me with my headphones on. So thank you guys for watching. See you in the next episode or in the next video. I have to do the Star Wars StarCraft review. Okay, maybe you are going to see me in that. Thanks gamers for watching. See you soon.